While Infiniti has had the 3-row QX56, which is now the QX80 for many years, that vehicle was just too big for many families, and smaller 3-row crossovers were becoming the norm. So in 2013, Infiniti gave us the very popular JX35, now known as the QX60. Fast forward 3 years, and we finally got one to test. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2016 Infiniti QX60. Though Infiniti's current nomenclature still remains a bit fuzzy, our interest in the QX60 couldn't be any clearer. So let's get into it. Today's tester is a 2016 Mahogany Blue Infiniti QX60 with all-wheel drive. Standard features include high-intensity discharge bifunctional xenon headlights, power folding and heated outside mirrors, power rear liftgate, heated leather-appointed seats, and rear-view monitor. As we've experienced before, other notable features have been upgraded in optional packages. First, the Deluxe Technology package includes Bose Cabin Surround 15-speaker sound system with 5.1 channel decoding, 20-inch 15-spoke aluminum alloy wheels, advanced tri-zone climate control system, heated second-row seats, second and third-row moonroof, maple interior accents, a bunch of collision avoidance technology, and interestingly enough, crossbars. Second is the self-explanatory theater package. Third, we have the Premium Plus package that adds Infiniti navigation, 8-inch touchscreen, a round view monitor, and illuminated kick plates. And wrapping it all up is the Premium package that adds remote engine start, heated steering wheel, and a few extra seat adjustments. Total M.S.R.P is $58,845. Apparently, Infiniti likes to do things in pairs. From the redesigned double-arched grille, to the double-wave hood, to the bi-xenon headlights, it all looks pretty good. But all of the QX60's changes aren't just to look pretty. There's acoustic glass to insulate high-frequency noise, as well as reduce wind and tire noise too. And then there's this crescent-cut D-pillar that, well, that's just for show. In back, you get 15.8 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row. Fold those down, and you get 40.8. And a total of 76.5 cubic feet is on tap when the second and third rows are folded. The third row can return to its upright position with the press of a button. Making this QX60 move is a 3.5-liter V6 engine that produces 265 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to a continuously variable transmission with manual shift mode, sending power to all four wheels. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 19 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 22 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw a relatively impressive 21.6 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended premium fuel. One of the biggest selling points for me that was introduced on the JX35 is this sliding and tilting seat that made access to the third row easier, even with a child seat installed. And with the second row forward, there's actually decent space back here for average-sized adults. Plus, the panoramic moonroof can be enjoyed back here too. To be honest, about the only issue is that there aren't any AC vents back here. Now, obviously, the second row is a little more comfortable with dedicated climate controls, heated outboard seats, various power connections, and individual TV screens. Now that we've made it to the driver's seat, you can see that this QX60 continues Infiniti's trend of luxuriously detailed interiors. The same muscular yet elegant curves that we saw outside are repeated with the contrast stitching and wood inside. And while all of this is truly lovely, Infiniti claims that this is a family car that hasn't forgotten there's a driver behind the wheel. So now it's time to take it out and see how it drives. So here we are driving this 2016 Infiniti QX60, and I have to say that my instincts were correct. This vehicle would make a very good family vehicle. It drives nice, it's quiet, the suspension is controlled yet very compliant, and the 3.5 liter V6 engine in here that makes 265 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque is decent. It makes good power for a vehicle of this size, and while I've always felt that Nissan, and thus Infiniti, have had some of the better continuously variable transmissions on the market, that is still one of the lower points of this QX60. It performs well, it gets the vehicle good fuel economy, but when you get on the gas, it does still kind of drone a bit, the way that CVTs do. But thankfully, as you put this car into sport mode, it actually mimics the different gear selections pretty well. Not bad. The creature comforts are fantastic. These cooled seats are some of the coolest that I've felt in luxury vehicles, and the seat itself is very supportive and it just really feels good. Looks nice too. The layout on the center console is nice. There are touchscreen options, but then you also have quite a few physical buttons as well, keeping things simple. I like how you can control the DVD players from up here on the dash. And then another nice feature is that as those younger kids who need help at first get older, there's remote control so that they can control their own TV viewing. This vehicle has a ton of active safety technology, and while there's been quite a bit of poor press going on with autonomous driving, the individual features on this car work pretty good. For example, the automatic braking that this car has, it's on point. It's pretty smooth. It keeps a good distance between you and the vehicle. And while autonomous driving isn't quite ready yet, it's getting there. So there you have it, guys, the 2016 Infiniti QX60. I've appreciated this crossover ever since it was a JX35. And while the basics are still the same, this mid-cycle refresh is better than before. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.